What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. I wanted to make a quick video to go over some key levels in the SPY and the QQQs before the markets open tomorrow on Monday. So let's jump right into it. So first, I have the QQQs pulled up. This is, one of my favorite ones to follow because I personally like to trade a lot of tech stocks. But nonetheless, you can see here, since this sell-off has started, we have, like clockwork, been bouncing off of this 21-day moving average on the daily time frame, all right? And then here we finally break above, right? And now we're kind of testing this level, and we're finally testing this 50-day moving average. So that's the one thing I want you to keep your eyes on, is whether or not we can break above this 50-day moving average, okay? If we can, obviously the first level we're going to test is probably right around this 485 level. You can tell we get rejected off here pretty hard a few times. And then once we break past that, we're easily going to 492. And then if we keep going, 500 to 502 and possibly up to like 510 even, all right? That's on the QQQs, all right? And then I want to just mention something real quick. And this is going to go for both the QQQ and the SPY. But if we end up rallying back up to like the 502 level, you can see this is like a pretty big resistance level, all right? You can tell it was resistance here. It was support before. Don't be surprised, like we're definitely going to see a rejection off of here, but don't be surprised if we make it up to here and then get rejected and go make a new low, okay? In my opinion, I would not be surprised to see that, but I do think it's time for at least a relief rally. You let me know what you think in the comments. But going to the SPY, okay, pretty much the same story, except we're already testing the 200-day moving average on the SPY. So we bounce off the 300, the same as the QQQs. But here we're testing, okay, the 200-day moving average. Where you can see here, we haven't even reached the 200-day here. So if we break above that EMA that I mentioned, right, I think we're at least coming back up to here to test, right? That's where I got that level from. You can see here, right? We're going to see a rejection there. I can almost guarantee it if we make it that high. But let's go back to the SPY, all right? Same story here. Let's zoom in to the 4-hour time frame. We look almost identical to the QQQs, okay? Same thing, rejected off the 21 on the daily, right? We break above it. We're kind of holding, right? We kind of break above, but we're holding above it now, right? This is a key level to keep an eye on because from here, both on the SPY and the QQQ, okay, we are either going to get rejected and go lower or at least go retest this, bottom here around 550, or we're going to go higher. And if we do, we're talking, at least probably, obviously, we got to get past this 570 level, but I don't think it'll be too much. If we break above here, we'll probably this time break above it. And then I'm thinking, 581 to like 590 area, which means if you're looking to take a trade or looking to take a position, again, if we break above this and continue higher in the morning, I think it would be a good time to take a position, ride the momentum, back up to this moving average around here probably. Again, once we get to this level, similar to the QQQs, right, where you can see this resistance. I mean, we got rejected hard off of this before. I can see us at least coming back up to here, in my opinion. Same thing with the same thing with the SPY, coming back up to here. The 50-day moving average right here, it was resistance, it was support. And then in my opinion, because things just aren't looking so pretty, I don't know if we're going to go back to all-time highs because the next level would be all-time highs, right, or testing that. But don't be surprised. I just want you to be super careful that if we break out above this, be super careful around this level, okay? Because, again, I could see us getting rejected pretty hard and possibly coming down to this level, okay? Same with the QQQs coming up to here and getting rejected back down to test this, and if not, back down to, 445 almost. So just to recap real quick on the SPY, if we break above this 50-day moving average, I think we're going to 492 and then 502, okay? Possibly up a little bit higher, but this is the level I would look at because on a daily time frame, you can see, right? That was a lot of resistance. All right? And then on the QQQs, same thing. If we break above, obviously we're going to test this, but we probably won't have too much trouble breaking it this time. And then I think we're coming up to 581, 582, right? Look at this. 581, 582, right? Right where we had a lot of resistance before, and it was also support. Those are the levels I'm looking at if we break higher, okay? if we get rejected from here, which is possible to get rejected from right here, or possibly we come up to here and then get rejected, then I think we're coming all the way back down to 535 where this support catches. All right. And then with the SPY and then with the QQQ, same thing. If we get rejected here, right, which we can, right, we didn't break above it yet. If we get rejected here, then I could see us going lower. Again, testing that bottom there at like the 466, 467. But if we break that, then we're probably going to like 450, 448 levels. So that's why I wanted to go over these levels with you guys, because, obviously if we break higher, things are looking really good. Ride the momentum, take some trades, buy the dip, whatever you want to do, right? But if we break lower, then we can see a lot more blood in the market. And I mean, if you've been a part of this at all, that's not going to be fun to ride that down. Or at least if you decide to take trades at this point, right, have your stop loss, right? Like have your stop loss below this 466 level, right? Or below, the 447, 450 level, right? And I mean, at the end of the day, obviously you're probably not trading the Qs or the SPY, but most of the stocks that you're trading, they're going to be following the overall market. That's why I like to follow the Qs and the SPY, because at the end of the day, if they're rallying, then pretty much every other stock is, right? For the most part. Same thing. If the overall market's falling, well, then the stocks that you're looking to trade are also probably falling. That's why I think these levels are so important, to where if we break above these levels or break below these levels, then whatever, stock you're looking to day trade or swing trade or to get into, it's probably, going to reflect the same way. But I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.